Okay. So, hello everyone. We'll wait for 1 minute, then we will start. For today's practice, you may need a support like a chair. So, find yourself a chair handy. If you have yoga blocks, just have those handy. And we will start as always. First sitting. And coming to our breath. Cool. Just taking deep inhales in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils. Find your crown over the pelvis, shoulders over the pelvis. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And despite all the distractions, come back to your breath. Spending about a minute here, and this will give us space for others to join as well. Inhales and exhales are happening through your nostrils. Relax your jaw joints, eyebrows, temples, palate, tongue, root of the tongue. And gently now start to open your eyes and find your way to lie on your back on your mat. So as I have mentioned before, today's spice is core work, and let's start with kind of core work at the beginning. So if you have lower back issues, keep the left knee bent, left foot down on the floor, otherwise straight. And draw the right knee towards your chest. Maybe you interlace your hands around your thigh, lift your chest up, maybe lifting the left heel up, pointing your toes. Make sure if you're lifting your head up, you're relaxing your shoulders down and drawing the knee towards the shoulder, towards the chin. And pause here. So modified version would be just this one, yeah? And stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Hug both knees into your belly, round and round. Then grabbing the left under your left knee, right knee to the front, extend it. And lifting your chest up, shoulders away from your ears, point your toes. Gaze to the knee, but shoulders down and heavy. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower your torso down, rocking hips side to side. Great. Opening your knees to the sides and coming to the center. Out and in. So swap the way you are rotating your knees this round. Come to the front, out and to your belly. Good. 1 more. Hugging your knees in, rocking side to side. Rocking backward and forward, backward and forward. Come to a sit, or any version you feel comfortable with, just come to a sit. And we will meet in all fours. So come to your hands and knees, bring your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And start to rock your hips a little bit side to side, rocking your shoulders side to side, turning your fingers outward and rocking your hips. Pause on each wrist a little bit more. Come to the other one. Then turning your fingers maybe towards your knees, rocking forward and backward. Navel in and up. Great. Again, turn your fingers to the front, walking your left fingers, left hand to the front, right foot back, Option is to bring opposite arm and leg up and start to draw the knee to the elbow, open, and together, open, together, going for 3, 2, keep your hips square down, and I'm going last one. Just have that in mind, come down to the floor, have that in mind. I'm going to offer different stages, so please find the one that is working the best for you and respect your body. So core work is something that this offering on the menu would be more than maybe other parts of the body, so please respect and listen to your body. Going to the next side, so right hand to the front, left foot back. Option is to bring your arms and leg opposite ones up and draw knee to elbow, open. Going for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And planting your hands down, rocking hips side to side. Walk your hands to the front slightly, tuck your toes in, lift your knees up, hips up and back. Shoulders away from your ears, navel in and up. If it's your first stand up especially, make sure you bend your knees as much as you want, dropping your heels a little bit side to side. And adding a spice of twist brings core work in. So for twist, drop your heels a little bit towards the left side. Make sure you're pressing your palms evenly down. Lifting your heels. If you have sore wrists, drop on your forearms. Dropping heels to the right side. In and exhale. Lift your heels up, gaze to the space between your palms. You may jump or gently walk your feet to the top of your mat. As you inhale, open your heart and coming all the way up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, join your palms together, a little bit back bend, and as you exhale, again, fold forward. 2 more, inhale, coming up. Join your palms together, a little bit back bend, and as you exhale, open your arms, fold forward. Last time, inhale, coming up. Exhale out, going out, down. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, send your right foot back. Pause here. Drop the right knee down, reaching your arms up, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale, frame the front foot. The front foot goes back, knees together. Shift your sternum to the front, hug your elbows in and drop the chest down between your thumbs, then chin, then belly, untop your toes. Lift your chest up a little bit. Draw your elbows back towards the heels. You're sending the sternum to the front, lengthening the tailbone down towards the heels. And drawing your elbows in, tuck your toes in. Downward facing dog, or you stay in all fours, whatever you prefer. Right leg up, bend the knee to your chest, have your right foot in front, drop the left knee down, reaching your arms up, shoulders down, and as you exhale, plant your hands down to the front, the back foot comes to the front, fold forward, inhale, coming all the way up. Join your palms together, a little bit back bend, and as you exhale, hands to your heart center. If you need, shake your wrists whenever. And wrists are sensitive, so always observe them closely and see whatever modification they need. Inhale, reach your arms up, shoulders down, fold forward. Next, inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, send your left foot back. Right one goes back. You can stay in full high plank or drop your knees down. Now for this version, I suggest everyone drop your knees down. At the same time, shift your sternum to the front. Second version of going down to the floor is hugging your elbows in and lowering your torso like a straight line down. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest up, tuck your toes in, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up, bend the knee to your chest, right foot in front. Have your back heel down on the floor and rise up to your warrior one. Front knee over the ankle. Press the outer edge of your back foot. Zip up the lower belly. Left hip to the front. Shoulders down. And as you exhale, frame the front foot. The front foot goes back to your full plank. And shift that to your forearm plank. We are again going up to our full plank with the straight arms, dropping the forearms down to forearm plank. One more, and trying to keep your hips as stable as possible. So not rocking. See if you can come up with minimum rocking to full plank. Pause. Maybe shift your sternum to the front. Drop your knees down or not, your choice. My experienced ones, you can come to chaturanga. Lower your torso down straight. Then lift your chest up, hug your elbows in, tuck your toes in, downward facing dog. As you inhale, reach the left leg up, bend the knee to your chest. Have your left foot in front, swing the right heel down, and coming up to your warrior one. Breathe. Inhale, fingers up, exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, zip up the lower belly. Exhale, lengthen the tailbone. Press through the outer edge of your back foot and frame the front foot. The front foot goes back to your downward facing dog. Make the stand up a little bit shorter. We are bringing twist, another version in our down dog. So bring your right hand a little bit to the center, lifting your left palm up. And go to grab your right ankle. If you can't, just go that direction. And turn your torso towards the right, probably looking the ceiling from your right side. Cool. In and exhale, come back to the center and switching sides. So bringing your left palm a little bit to the center. Right hand goes to grab your left ankle. And you have done a short down dog, yeah? So if you have lower back issues, make sure you keep your knees bent to keep the spine straight. In and exhale. Hands to the front. You can jump or walk your feet to the top of your mat. And we will all meet in chair pose. Navel in and up. Shoulders down. And coming up. Join your palms together as you exhale, hands to your heart center. So in any version of twist, we should be aware of if we have lower back issues of our lower back. Not rounding, then twisting. Keep your spine nice and tall, then twist. Reaching your arms up, shoulders down. Sit on your chair pose. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your left foot back, right foot back. Pause in your full plank, navel in, and press your shoulder blades to your upper back. Shoot the energy out from the crown to the front, from your heels to the back. Your way to get down, shift your sternum forward, hug your elbows in, and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes in, downward facing dog. As you inhale, reach your right leg up, bend the knee to your chest. Have your right foot in front, spin the left heel down and coming up to your warrior one. Smile and breathe. Exhale, frame the front foot. The front foot just goes back to your plank. Shift your sternum forward. If that's too much, we will meet in downward facing dog. Lower it all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes in, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Bend the knee to your chest. Left foot in front, right heel down. Coming up to your warrior one. And as you exhale, frame the front foot. The back foot comes to the front. Fold forward. Inhale, come up to your chair pose. Navel in and up and shoulders down. Let's add twist. So right thumb goes to grab the right hip crease, left hand comes outside your right knee. You can stay here, zip up the lower belly, open your chest, right arm goes up, or you can go for hooking your elbow. Just make sure lower back is nice and tall, core is super active, and doing that. Yeah, breathe. As you inhale and exhale, fold forward. Next inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, fold down. Again, come up to your chair pose, twist to the other side. Arms up, shoulders down. Left thumb comes to grab the left hip crease, right hand outside your left knee, and left arm up. Or you can go for hooking your elbow. As you exhale, fold forward. We are looking for a way to sit down on our mat, maybe through the yogic squat, malasana, toes out, heels in, lower the buttocks down. Join your palms together and deep exhale out. So inhale. And relax your buttocks down on the floor. Find your way to lie on your back. Bending your knees, bringing your knees over the hips, shin bone parallel to the floor, point your toes, place your palms on your thighs. So it's super important to create this force, opposite force. So you're pressing your palms to your thighs, yeah, at the same time thighs to your palms. So, and see what's going on in your lower belly. Zip up the lower belly and draw your hip bones towards each other. And stay here. My lower belly is shaking. I don't know yours. Shoulders down. So it's working deep core muscles, transverse abdominis, and pelvic floor. Zip up the lower belly and stay for 5, 4, tailbone down on the floor, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. A little bit rocking side to side. Again, come to your tabletop position. If that's too much for you, you can put your feet down on the floor. So have maybe your knees together, hip width distance apart, point your toes, bend your elbows, and holding the back of your neck and curling up for 10. Zip up the lower belly as you exhale. Draw your hip bones to your ribs. 7. Elbows are nice and wide, so you're not pulling the neck up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Head down on the floor, a little bit rocking side to side. And going for the next one. So again, knees up. Keep your knees this time hip width distance apart. Point your toes. And as you curl up, draw the right armpit towards the left hip bone. At the same time, straighten the leg which you're going away from. So crisscross, yeah? So going towards the bent knee, pointing your toes. Try to keep your hips stable and going. Let's start again for 10 on each side. So you go with your own numbers. 9, 8. Exhales here can be out through your lips. 7, 6, 5. You're doing great. 4. Now building fire in our core. 3, 2. Last one. And rest your head down, hugging your knees in, a little bit rocking side to side. You can place your heels down, dropping your knees to one side, gaze to the opposite side, knees towards the right, gaze towards the opposite side. Inhale and exhale, going for the next one. So for this one, again, if you have lower back, you should keep the left foot down on the floor, right one up. If that's fine, curl up, both hands to the right side, No lower back issue, left leg straight and left heel off the floor. When you're here, maybe curl a millimeter higher. And you can go all the way down or just stay center up, switch the leg which is on top, go to the other side. Let's do it for 9 on each side. 8. If it's too much, you can keep your knees bent. 7. 6. This would be the modified version, yeah? 4. 3. Reach higher. 2. Last one. Yeah, bring your knees in. You did a great job, everyone. Whenever your neck is tired, just rest your head down on the floor, okay? Rocking hips side to side, dropping knees to one side, gaze to the opposite. Bring your knees up. Gaze to the opposite. Hopping your knees in, rock forward and backward, and come to a sit. We will meet each other in forearm plank. So for forearm plank, have your forearms down on the floor and lift your knees up. Pause here, just like this. If you have lower back issues, any concern, drop your knees down. So lift your knees up and stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lengthen the tailbone and zip up the lower belly. Press your forearms down. Probably 3, 2, 1. You can rest in child's pose, dropping your knees down, whatever, and getting for the next step, which is knees up, and tapping your knees one by one is one option, or together up, and counting again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If your knees very down on the floor, work on lifting your knees one by one off the floor. Going for about 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, open your knees, coming to your child's pose. So forehead down on the floor. And let the breath out through your lips. In child's pose, if you need your blocks, whatever, maybe fists as a pillow, resting your forehead down. And 2 more deep breaths here. Find your sitting bone heavy on your hip, on your heels, Walking your hands back gently and coming up. Last sequence of our core work, direct core work. So coming for our boat pose, which is find your sitting bones down on the floor. It's super important to find our sitting bones, not lower back. So you're coming to your sitting bones, maybe just wiggle a little bit and find those 2 tiny sharp bones pressing, rooting down. Find the crown nice and tall. Imagine there is a string drawing my sternum to the front wall and yours. So what we can do is lifting the right heel up, left heel up, up and down. You can stay here. Or if you feel that's super comfortable, maybe bringing the left heel up, right one up, you can point your toes. When I do that, tendency is to roll back. Do your best to sit down on the floor. You can pop on a blanket, that will help, but it won't help in terms of balance. Bringing maybe one hand off the thigh, working with it, or 2 hands, shoulders down and staying for 5, 4, you can have your heels here. The important thing is to have your sternum to the front. 3, shaking, good news. 2, and 1, heels down, and drop your forehead between your knees a little bit. Going for the next variation of this one. So for second version, we are coming up. This is, you can stay here, quite challenging to stay here, or lower, and when you
lower your legs and torso. Keep the angle between your thighs and the floor, the same as your torso and the floor. And fire your belly coming up. Going for 5 more. 5, 4. Do not turn your neck like myself. Just I'm looking, trying to look at you guys, though I can't see you. So just at my neck. Going for 2, 1. Coming up, pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels down, heels to the side of your mat and dropping your forehead down. A little bit rocking side to side. Straight legs in front, shake, shake, shake. Come to your cross leg. Reaching your arms up, shoulders down, and deep exhale, sending your right hand behind. Left hand comes to grab the opposite knee. Ground nice and tall, and take deep exhales out. Great. Inhale and exhale, come to the center, do a gentle counter twist. Reaching your arms up, shoulders down, right hand behind, left one to grab the opposite knee. Navel in and up. As you exhale, gaze to the center, doing a gentle counter twist and find your way to come up. So this version of half a squat, pressing your thighs down, always helps to release lower back issues. If you may are experiencing because of the core work, anything, dropping the opposite shoulder towards the opposite knee. And rolling up, reaching your arms out and up. Join your palms together a little bit backward. And as you exhale, hands to your heart center. And going for a breath, which is called full part breath. Turn your toes out, open your legs, have your heels in. So what I'm going to do is 3 times inhale and just once exhale. Inhale through your nostrils, exhale out through your lips. Just look at this as a demo. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, soften your knees and fold forward. Okay, go 5 with each other. Make your exhales loud. 2 more. This time, pause here when you're down there. If your supports are handy, maybe resting your palms on your support, maybe you don't need, and rocking hips side to side. Let your crown melt down. The front of body is coming down, the back of body is going up. And relax your jaw joints, palate, and super gently find a way to come up. So heel toe your feet. Maybe grab the opposite elbows, your version, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Make sure neck is the last one to come up. As you inhale, reach your arms out and up, join your palms together, a little bit back bend, and as you exhale, hands to your heart center. So find a way to sit on your mat, but this time come to a kneeling posture. If your knees are sensitive, just have your blanket under your knees and maybe you support behind yourself. So going for a very mild camel version of Shavasana, which is, you can just stay here and have your hands on your top of the buttocks, on your sacrum, and lift your chest up. The whole aim for myself now is to open my thoracic spine, opening my chest. If you are experienced, maybe dropping your hands on your heels, but not a very, hard one at this stage. I prefer to stay here, just lifting my gaze up. Inhale and exhale, sit on your heels, open your knees and gentle forward fold. It can be child's pose, it can be just staying up here and rocking my hips side to side.
Exhale out through your lips. You did a very good job. Walk your hands back towards your legs. Bend your right knee and straighten the left leg to the front. Reach your arms up, shoulders down. And as you exhale, find yourself folding forward. Folding forward. And whenever it was enough, so enough means no tension in your spine or rounding. Keep your spine nice and tall, going down, and then resting your hands maybe on your shin, thighs, on the floor, whatever. That is your space today. So the whole aim of the practice is to bring a space, sukha, through our body, especially through our mind. Length. So we need to have a space to be able to absorb whatever we need. Otherwise, we are preoccupied with things that really are not helping us. It doesn't label in good or bad. Just doesn't serve me this moment. In and exhale, walk my hands back. Straight legs to the front, bending your left knee, straight the left one. Arms up, shoulders down, and folding forward. Walk your hands to the front. Inhale and exhale, folding forward. If you need your support, you can rest your, so this would be more relaxing and supported version. I love this version because you can place your forehead on something. Always having a chair, and you can just remember what we are doing. We're playing the stories. We're going to the YouTube channel, which I upload these videos on that. Getting some idea and using your stuff at home to get relaxed, to get energized. Straight legs in front, shake, 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 and bringing maybe your legs in a diamond shape, so soles of the feet touching each other, knees apart, and you can have your heels far away, close to the groins, or if that doesn't work, come to your cross leg, another forward fold, gentle one. So not a very deep forward fold, since this session is not a forward fold session. We worked on our third chakra, Manipura, which is about I can do this or that. I will, I can, self-confidence and being focused on what you want. Relax your jaw joints. As you exhale, walk your hands back. Again, straight legs in front. Shake, shake, shake. Come to your comfortable sit. And rounding your neck. Backward, upward. Go to the opposite direction. Now, interlace your fingers behind your lower back and bring your fist towards the right. Drop the gaze down to the right shoulder, maybe gaze down, maybe gaze up, or next option is moving between these two. Inhale and exhale, relax your fingers, and with the help of your right hand, bringing your head up, just round and round. Again, interlace your fingers close to the left hip, dropping your gaze down at first. Maybe that doesn't work, just gaze to the front. Then gaze up. Moving between these two. Cool. And relax your fingers with the help of your left hand. Bring your head up. Round and round, bring your arms up, send the upper arms back to the shoulder socket, and opening your fingers, then have your thumbs in, squeeze your fingers firmly. Inhale, open, Exhale out through your lips. Inhale, open. Exhale out through your lips. 2 more. Inhale, open. Out through your lips. Last one. Round and round. Find your way to lie on your back again. So if you want to add the spice of core work again, have your heels close to your buttocks, arms in front and rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. If not, just roll to your side and simply lie on your back. Maybe pause. Pause. Where you feel more shaky, pause more there. Just in case you feel safe. And back off your head down on the floor. Heels close to the buttocks, so when I reach out my fingers, probably I'm touching my heels. And if you have a block, if you have a book, if you have a water bottle, have that between your thighs. If not, imagine you're having something like this. So engage your inner thighs and lifting your hips up, maybe walking your hands under and sending your hips even higher. Zip up the lower belly, lengthen the tailbone. Lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. Press your shoulders down. If you feel shaking, especially if you're holding the block, it's good news. Never turn your neck, just like what I did now. When you're in your kind of shoulders down, you can interlace your fingers and curl a little bit higher. Squeeze your inner thighs. Press your heels down. Press the inner edge of your feet down. And as you exhale, gently find your way back to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. If you were using a block, this time have your block off to the side and going one more time with having the awareness of having that block. So lifting, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your heels down, inner edge of your feet down, pressing your shoulders down, zip up the lower belly up. Lengthen the tailbone towards your knees. Do not let your knees to open. Hug your knees in line with your hips. And as you exhale, lower the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Great. Bringing your knees in. Just give yourself a nice rounding, massaging. Option is any version. If you are looking for a gentle supine twist, go with it. So any final posture before Shavasana, relaxation. Or if you are looking for grabbing the outer edge of your back foot, not back, your feet. Okay, and rocking hip side to side, your version, anything that works for you. And getting our way to our Shavasana, which is lying on our back. If you have lower back issues, you can keep your knees bent, knees touching each other, heels slightly away. If not, have your legs straight in front and drop your toes out to the sides. If it feels good, have something as a cover on your eyes. Just make sure, because of hygiene, so know it's clean and safe. And sending your palms up, rounding your shoulders down. Doing any final movement that your body tells you to do to get into our Shavasana, corpse pose. So it's about letting go of whatever is not serving you. Follow the journey of your breath coming in and out. Find all the connection points between your body and your floor, so heavy. So like a scanner, start to scan from the back of your head to your neck, upper, middle, lower spine, tailbone, buttocks, back of your arms, back of your hands, back of the thighs, knees, calf, heel. Find all those spots heavy. Again, come to your breath. Can you feel it? Send your exhales to all parts of your body. All parts of your body. All parts of your body. You're so welcome to stay here as long as you want. Good thing about online is with minimum distraction, you can continue. Or if you wish to finish the practice, it's like gentle movements to your hands, to your fingers and toes, bringing your knees into your chest and going towards the right side, drawing your knee in. And relax. Using this opportunity to let go of whatever I don't need through my forehead down to the floor. Just let those redundant, let those extra issues pour down to the Mother Earth. Gently, with the help of your hands, coming up to a comfortable sit and joining your palms together. Look at your fingers with closed eyes, navel in and up. Lift the corners of your lips, smiling up on yourself, appreciating yourself for being present, being disciplined to join this practice this moment. Light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Okay, so wish you a very lovely day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever, all around the world. And please reach me out and tell me what do you think about this practice. What do you like to work more on it? What was very, beginnerish form for you, what was really advanced for you, then it will give me ideas to how to sequence this kind of classes and maybe adding more classes. It really depends on mutual connection between us. So you can reach me through my Instagram account, which you're seeing now, through my YouTube channel, which is Yoginida.au, and also Facebook with the same ID that you are watching this moment on my Instagram. Wish you a lovely time.